All right, guys, we are up on Old Stage Road here, Colorado Springs, and this is the road that gets back to my buddy's cabin where my dumpster has been at for the last almost 2 weeks. He's tearing out his basement, but yeah, this is by far the sketchiest route to get to a rental. And the worst part about it is when I get to his house, you'll see the hill that we have to climb to get out, and with a full dumpster full of lumber and whatever else he's got in there. Hopefully it's not too heavy. We'll see how we do getting out. I hope I don't need any help. I should be okay, but everything's dry. Here in Colorado, we have had almost no moisture. When I dropped it off, I'll try and include a picture here in the video too. We did have about an inch of snow on the ground. So when I came up here to drop it off a couple weeks ago, there's about an inch of snow on the ground. There's still decent traction, nothing too crazy. It dries out quick up here. But yeah, we are up here in the kind of foothills just west of the Broadmoor Hotel on Cheyenne Mountain Zoo, if you know where that's at. So, you know, the road itself is not too bad. It's a lot of washboard and switchbacks, and you just got to be mindful of your mirrors and take it slow in case somebody's coming down. So I will definitely be filming the section of his lane coming out where it's a big pull uphill. That'll be the worst part. So stay tuned. I'll be right back with that. All right, we just came through my buddy's access gate here, and this section back here is definitely a little tighter. Still, I mean, you know, nothing too crazy. This four-wheel drive should be all I need. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys some views. I mean, the Rocky Mountains, man, this is definitely the most remote location I've ever brought a rental. And it's also the furthest away I've ever brought one. So I did just get off the phone with him, and he wants it dumped and brought back, which is honestly fine by me. Things are so slow right now. I would be happy to leave it down here and let it keep making money. So, because if I bring it home, it's not going to make any money. So, yeah, I am coming up, and his house is not too much further, about another half mile or so. But yeah, just want to show you guys the scenery. I mean, it's coming around this hairpin here. I mean, it's about as beautiful as it gets. Now, remember, it is December 22nd. It's almost Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody, by the way. And bone dry. There is a tiny bit, you can see right there on the road, those strips of white. There's barely any moisture left on the ground. With all the trees and all the shade around here, some stuck around, but I mean, there's nothing. It is bone dry. This is weird. Had this been, you know, if this was normal winter season up here, I probably would have postponed this until spring at least, because there'd be no way I could pull this weight out of here if it was muddy. It would just be too sketchy. If this trailer starts sliding, there's a couple turns on the main road back there that you know, if that trailer starts going one way, I'm bailing out of the truck, to be honest with you. So yeah, I mean, coming through here, it's gorgeous. This is bear country, so he's had some bears come up onto his porch and stuff, and they're, you know, mostly pretty skittish, so they run off pretty quick. But yeah, man, I mean, this is about as beautiful as it gets. A lot of private property up here. He's only got a couple neighbors, so we're almost there. I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, we made it to his drive. This is looking straight out over my hood, and this is the drive coming down into his house. So I'm locked in first. I'm not in 4 low. I mean, it's not that extreme, but a little bit of engine braking. can help. But there are some loose rocks. It should pull it out of here, no problem. In my mind, it was a little worse in my memory than reality. But, I mean, you know, this will be full of lumber and carpet and all that. So here's some of his equipment. I gotta watch out for the 15 dogs he adopted out here. And there's one. Hi, pup. And there's the trailer. She full. So, looks like you got a new tractor. Nice. Yeah, so I'm gonna go get hitched up and get ready. And I'll catch you guys back in a minute. All right, we are hitched up. Everything's ready to go. Got my supervisor here. Shouldn't be honestly too bad. Mostly carpet and lumber. You know, tires are still decent enough to get out of here. It is cold, so they're a little low, but we'll be all right. But coming up here, we got to make this turn and go back up that hill. There he is. We got to make it back up there. So that is the next task. All right, we're getting ready to move this out. He's gonna get the case out of the way so we can swing this turn and go up the drive. Back up there. But yeah, we're about ready to go. We're all tarped down, strapped up. His neighbor keeps us here on his drive, so he lets him use it whenever he wants. His neighbor's hardly ever home, so it's pretty sweet. Catch you guys in a bit. All right, guys, I had to kind of hustle out, so I did not get the run up this hill, but my buddy wanted me to dump it and bring it back. So here we are at the entrance, and this hairpin here, come around, and then we start coming down his drive down this way, and I've got it in first, so we are gonna just take her slow. Got the trailer behind me. But I mean, it's not the scariest thing I've ever driven, but as far as dumpster rentals, this is about as Western as it gets. You know, with these dump trailers, they've got really good clearance, and they're versatile, so you can get in and out of places. And I think, you know, there might be some other folks up in these areas that might end up using me, because I'm the only dumpster company that's dumb enough to come up here. So there we go, we made it down and then back into his house here. So yeah, not too bad. I'll catch you guys in a bit. All right, guys, we are leaving. Just dropped it off for the second time. Put a little sawmill in with him. But here's this hill that I've got too happy with and forgot to film the first time, but I've got these old, almost like planter boxes on the side here, little retaining wall type stuff, railroad ties. But I'm just crawling up at second, no, it's first gear, 4 high, and with no trailer, it's not that big of an issue. I mean, if my tires were bald, it would definitely be a little more sketchy, but these are basically brand new tires and they have decent bite on them. So there we go, we're out, and we are heading out of here. I got about an hour and a half drive home. Get home and get some more Christmas stuff done, I guess. I need to eat something. It is 1:40 here. I'm haven't eaten a thing since this morning. So, man, it's beautiful up here. It's to me, I'm a mountain person. I'm not a beach person. So, regardless of the business side of the reasons coming up here, it's good to see a buddy. We don't get to see each other as much as we'd like to. And shit, it's just a good excuse to come up into the hills and cut up some wood and drive around. It's pretty nice. So we will catch you guys on the next one. That is the sketchy dumpster rental drop-off story that for me, we got to come back down in a couple weeks and get it probably around New Year's again. Yeah, we will catch you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in.